Oh my god. Fuck, I forgot I had a toothpick in my mouth. Also, where's the game footage gone? Oh, there it is. Hello! Welcome!
Stevie.
Ren and Stiffy? What the fuck? Fine. Fucking whatever. Go on. Just do it already. That sounded like thunder. Toothpick ape. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. Scream. Scream. I just came from the doctor. Hope everything's okay. Do you have a,
Did you have a twisty nut?
Preparing to install? Fuck off! Why does it take... Twisted nuts affects 100% of all males. And cherries, I guess.
Your nuts are too huge. Bandy boop. Boopy bum.
He's diagnosed with updog. Get updogged. Get rotated. I wish I had a rotate button. Like a little rotate remote. And whoever I pointed at, or whatever, I guess. And I press the button, they start rotating. It's a simple offensive device, but I think it would work. I don't mean rotate... I don't mean rotate like 90 degrees per second, like... I mean like slowly. Like it would take them like a solid 3 minutes to make an entire circle. Just enough motion for them to realize something's wrong, but not fast enough that it would make them Ralph. Just enough motion to make me sick. You make me sick! I saw you! On the banks of Calcutta. You actually twisted a nut once, I remember. You went to the doctor, and they had to get it unspun, because they were going to amputate it. Because of how badly twisted it was. You could have been a one-nut fella. That would have been funny. You could say that was an injury. I actually do like that. Imagine a female villain called N.Jury. And she was like a surgeon. That was her thing. Like a body doctor. That would work. That's a cool idea. That is a good yeah, exactly. That's a good Crash Bandicoot enemy name. N.Jury. I like that. Jokes aside, that was actually pretty good. That was clever, Jackie. I love the Eggman Pog. Oh god, I don't know why, I just woke up and I wanted... There was no Eggman Pog, so I wanted to draw my own, and it came out really well. It ain't a PS4 stream without a huge download. I don't know why, every time I boot this thing up, it's like, there's more information to download. It's like, fucking, why? You're a defunct system, get the PlayStation 5 going, you fool! The twisted nut was the most painful experience you've ever experienced, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's horrible. Well, it'll teach you to not rotate too quickly in bed. Rotate. Rotate. Rotate, Bonan. Oh, we're here. Finally. Whew. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. I just want to play some Crash Bandicoot. I watched a speedrun of the first game just for kicks because I wanted to see how fast people could do it. And, well, I wanted to play it.
Activision presents a smashing blast from the past.
A blast from the past. Really grateful for this game and Natural Fuel. They got you into Crash. Cool.
Developed by vicarious visions.
A blast from the ass. Cortex just.
Bandicoot.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Rip Vicarious. Why is there a loading screen for the loading screen? Cause it's so flippin' cool, Nebula. Wow, look at this game. There should be a Crash Bandicoot villain that's a scammer called Insurance.
Bandicoot.
Jackie's on a roll today. New game. This goes hard. It's a really good introduction. It feels really like it's got pizzazz.
But, Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron. This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Oh no, object buttfucker. What's his name? Motherfucker, that's it. This game is ugly as sin. Yeah. Yeah, it is. The end. Motherfucker.obj, I love that. I'm gonna go for all the gems! Oh my god, it's Crash Bandicoot! No way! Do the J-hop? Alright. Fuck's sake. This game sucks, play Twinsanity. I wouldn't be able to finish Twinsanity, it doesn't work. My biggest gripe with this game is it's got pill-shaped hitboxes, which is... God damn, that's weird. Also, game's a tad loud. Game's just a tad loud. Okay. Piss-shaped hitboxes. It's so bizarre, I don't know why they chose to do it. Oh no, my one-up. My precious one-up. You know what's always bothered me about Crash? And I guess it's something they couldn't really help. but he looks like a bat. He looks like a bat without wings. And he's always looked that way, even his early incarnation. And I've never been able to unsee it. It's Crash the Bat! Whee! Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to go out. Considering Crash was made to be a super soldier, I assume giving him clothes was part of the sophistication process. So they gave him jeans and high tops. I guess it's all they had. Oh my god, like Willy Wombat? Oh, fuck Willy Wombat. Also, the audio sounds a bit delayed. One moment. I think it's just me, but the audio sounds a little delayed. Maybe it's because the console had to reset itself and now the audio sync is out of bust. Not a problem. Okay, we're back. Easy fix. Easy fix! There we go, that's better. Yeah, there was an audio desync. Oh, mower. Embryo made the pants out of Cortex's old swimming trunks or something. Oh, look at that, we can go to Stormy Ass. No. He wanted to be evil and stylish. How about evil and... Stormy Ass is pretty tough. I'll do it. It'll be the last thing we do though. I'll 100% the game and finish the game and then we'll do it as like a finale. But I'm not gonna go for it yet. I need practice. I need to relearn the game. Get the fucking... Never figured it... You never I don't know why, but that plant coming out of the ground frightened me. Something about people contact me through you making new Discord just for notifs and emotes. Make a business email account. I was about to say that. I think that would be easier. I was like, you can do whatever you want, sure, but I think, yeah, a business email would be... I think would fix all of that. Just a Gmail if you can't afford a domain. It's $6 a month for a business email though. Money. Privatization of domain. Most artists just use Gmail or Outlook. Or they... Whoa! Or they, what's that website called? Fiverr, yeah. I still think this game's a bit too loud. Yeah. -3 decibels, let's see all that clonkers. I just don't want your personal one out there. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. Dun, 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 dun. I like this game's tribal themes. Unfortunately, it's not a theme that they keep. And that makes me sad. Crash 1's got heavy tribal themes, and I dig that aesthetic. But Crash 2, 3, 4, and all of the other games, they just... It's there for like a moment, and then it... off to something else. So I got a huge soft spot for Crash 1. I dare even say I think it's my favorite. Not even gonna lie, even the original. There's something very arcade about this game that I really enjoy. You miss Papu? Me too! You want to replay the Titan Crash games? You remember really loving those. I skipped those. Not out of, like, intent. I never got around to playing them. Crash 1 is very arcadey. Absolutely. Oh! Holy fuck. You never played a Bambi Boop game. You've never played a Spyro game. You've never played a Bambi Boop game. Bibbly Bump. Bibbity Boink. There's some scrapped Bapu concept for 4. You gotta send them to Discord if you want to have a look. Absolutely, yeah. I'm a big Papu apologist. A papologist, if you will. Let's take a look. Whoa! Holy fuck! Maori style, techno style. Holy fuck! This is an interesting style. Hold on, I need to show this to chat. What am I after here? Window capture, that's it. There we go. Look at that. Holy crap, that's cool. I wonder what they were going to do with Papu in Crash 4. Tiki Techno makes you scream. You need to play Spyro soon. I should contact someone I know to mod the game. Play Spyro with you. I'd like to see Neb on all fours. You have played a Spyro game. You like the one on the left, but you understand why they left him out of the game? Really? You do? Please tell me. Was there just not a place for him? In, like, the story? You know the one on the right? The Maori style? His face is very close to somebody I used to know. Like, very, very close. He was this big fat guy, and he had a very similar beard. That's scary. Okay, back to the Gamus. They should make Crash 4 too! They won't though. They're too eager on flipping that other game. What's it called? Crash's Frontier Rumble Royale, whatever it's called. They're too excited on that banking, that scam working. God, techno plus nature shit goes so fucking hard. Fucking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, man. You never played a Spyro game and they look very unappealing to you for some reason. There was no place for him, but it's simply incredibly difficult to make a tribal character now. based on his concept alone, it's clear they knew which direction to go respectfully, but probably wasn't worth the time and effort. Most likely wouldn't have a big role. Yeah, true. Yeah, Papu is... his role in all of the Crash games has been very, like, neutral. He looks after his tribe, that's it. He's not affiliated with anybody, he's not a good guy, he's not a bad guy. He's the chief of the tribe, and that's it. Ooh. So how do you make that work? You've only ever played a year of the Dragonfly. That probably would have had a consult Maori people for one. What? Why? That's not a Spyro game, isn't it? Year of the Dragonfly? Oh, it's Enter the Dragonfly. Beg your pardon. The tribe will just hunt cause they have to survive. Yeah, exactly. Spyro games are unappealing. I'm interested to hear more about your perspective on the Crash aesthetic, Jackie. Not Crash, beg your pardon, Spyro. Spyro. Yay, I got the rock. Enter the Dragonfly. Because that concept art had Maori imagery, the tech devs don't want to appropriate cultures, you know? Oh. I'm thinking, would they know it's Maori if it wasn't labeled? Looking at the style, I mean. I don't know much about Maoris or their culture, so that's what I'm thinking. Thinking would they have been able to get away with it? When LEGO first made Bonkle, they didn't consult Maori people and used some words and concepts which are very sacred. Oh, really? I have no idea. Gotta learn some Maori lore. I seriously don't know much about them. I know they exist, that's it. And they have a very, very scary war chant that I heard once, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Imagine hearing that in the woods. Yeah, the Maori people got upset over this, and the LEGO had to change some of the stuff they used. Oh shit. I had no idea they were such a proud people. They probably wouldn't have had to consult anybody, but Crash 4 devs are pretty based on what I've read, and they wouldn't have wanted to disrespect the real culture, I think. Oh, interesting. You know, you guys have gotten me interested in Maori stuff now. I'm gonna look into that later. Ah, purple. You knew it had Dragonfly in the name. I knew it had Dragonfly in the name. So if they were going to for a Maori Papu instead of the outdated cartoon Tiki Man, sure, it would have consulted somebody. Fun fact, it was only after the instance LEGO established a full division to make sure that they never appropriate culture in the same way that they accidentally did again. Holy fuck. Now that's dedication. Oop. I shouldn't have done this. Oop. Oh. All this to say, I think Papa Proper Exclusion was a combination of the character and needed a bit more work to modernize dev times. Now that makes complete sense now, yeah. Shame, because I really like Papu. And it's probably not a secret why. Maoris are native to New Zealand. I think that's right. Yeah, one of the North Islands. And the devs were already under the crunch, so cut the stuff that needed more work. Big man. They cut Ripperoo too. Ah. Did they need to contact the Australians? No, that's a bad joke. What's cracking, Paps? There he is! I'm glad they gave him the Japanese health bar. The European health bar, he only has 3 hits. But for some reason in Japan, they gave him 5. Ooh! There we go. I love that. Is the camera gonna... It just... the camera hangs on a bit too long there. Is he dead? Is he okay? Let's hope they bring back Papu in Crash 5. Surely it'll happen. But, I'm not coping. Punch his ass! Oh my god. I wish I knew why I don't like Spyro from what you've seen. Maybe it's lack of the edge I like in Scrimblows. Crash Raymond. From what I remember, the original Spyro, because in the remaster they toned it down. In the original Spyro had a lot of snark in his voice, like he was very sarcastic to, like, the Elder Dragons whenever they popped up to try to give him advice. But they toned that down in the remake. They, like, based on the way he spoke, they changed his cadence so it sounds more like endearment and ignorance, rather than Spyro being like, yeah, whatever, boomer. Yeah. So maybe the original PlayStation 1 Spyro character would be better, but I think after that they toned him down to be more respectful. He was a bitch in the original. Yeah, exactly. He was a little ungrateful twat. The Maurice of the ones, the daylight savings. Dream bigger, friends. Go buy me a soda. I personally love the original Scrimblow trilogy. You wish you made a 4. Me too. Do a Crash 4, do a Spyro 4, and leave on a high note. That'd have been nice. Sometimes I just don't vibe with the look of something. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But I also like hearing people's explanations too. If they're able to interpret a point of view, I'm all ears. In the OG, he sounds like a little brat. Yeah, exactly. Oh no! I jumped too early. Spyro's a Gex-type character. A Gex-type. Ding, 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 ding. Mario have lore to explain why days are longer in summer. They have lore for that. Ah! Oh, this one's tricky. Okay. I think it's this one. over on the corner. Yep, there it is. Got it. The rest can blow up, it doesn't matter. Leave them on a high note, yeah, and not make weird multiplayer battle games which will die in a year. I don't know why they did that. Why didn't they just make, like, a Crash Bash, like, you know? I don't... Well, actually, I do understand they want money, but it was a really dumb way of doing it. People are wise to that shit nowadays. You gotta be really clever to make money. People have been scammed too often these days to just accept that crap now. Ah! Now, right, that game gave us cat bats.
Get bit.
Now. Tuck your dick back in your pants. The law is basically some dude didn't like how short the days were, so he had some mates beat the shit out of the sun. That's badass. That's good. I like that a lot. Give me that one up. I need it. Bro, I should gather some friends and beat up the sun to stop climate change. Who's with me? Sure, why not? Oh no! No, that one falls! I panicked. Cat Bat is incredibly edgy in the best possible way. Love them. Even though the new Crash games sold well, I think Crash is too niche to sustain a full alive service game like they were hoping for. No, I agree. I agree. It was a really risky move. They shouldn't have done it. Too late now, though. Too late now, though. Let's do the Brio stage. Woohoo! Nice. Most IPs can't sustain a live service game, I think. The market is limited. Even though these companies don't want to admit it. If they admit it, then that means they would have to go back on their word. And believe it or not, stocks are based on trust. And trust is based on a company's confidence, even if it's misplaced. So it makes them more money to follow through with a bad idea than it is to admit that they made a mistake. Which sucks. That sucks so much. Would you be tempted to eventually stream Crash 4? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I don't own it yet. But, reckon I could find it for cheaps. It's been long enough. Yo, Hog Wild! Eventually. Well, it took... How long did it take me to stream more of the Spyro games? Like a year and a half? I'll get there. And I still need to play the other Spyro games. The spin-offs. Bro, I love riding pigs. Ah! Didn't see the spikes. You just noticed the bottom text. Fuck, I still go back and watch that clip. It makes me laugh so fucking hard. That AI, why? Why did it... Why did he sprint into your house? Didn't make any sense. Oh. What a... Oh, God. Shenanigans. It's the best. This is good rat chasing music. Gem! %16% already. We've only got 3 gems. Fuck, 19%. I did. Yeah, this game is short. The original PlayStation 1 version, you can be tricked into thinking this game is longer than it is because it's really unforgiving. But this version is. They've made it nice. They've made it more forgiving, so it's a lot shorter of an experience. You're becoming a real YouTuber. Oh no. Pep, no. Are you gonna dye your hair and start lying to people? You added a Patreon supporter thanks to the end of one and you finished editing today. Oh, that's what you mean. The story of how a man and his mates beat the shit out of the sun story taught you New Zealand schools. It's taught in New Zealand schools. That's badass. I like that. The days were too short. So, the manliest of manly men of the tribe went over and taught the sun a lesson. Wait, Pep's a YouTuber? That's right. Not really. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters. Spablo. Right, make an alt account called Spablo. And have him join streams every now and then. Spablo. That's such a good Scrimblow name. Ooh. Ding, 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 ding. Pew! Oh god, they give you just enough time. That's really cheeky. Whew, okay, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Just had a few art process videos there, and you're working on some scripts that you would like to make into videos, but I don't know if I'll have the confidence. Do it! Do it! Can you imagine... I like to imagine I'm your angel on your shoulder. I don't give you advice, I just scream at you. Do it! Beat the shit out of the sun after tracking down. He sleeps during the night. Oh my god! They didn't challenge him to a fight. They stalked him and fucking jumped him whilst he was sleeping. Oh, the Maoris kick ass, man. That's cool. That's that's a fun story. Remember, kids, if you don't like something, then track them in their sleep. And beat the shit out of them. Give me that. Yeah. Oh, that made me cry. Hold on. Fuck, I need to wipe my eyes. Shit. Wasn't expecting that. They teach that in schools. That's the best thing. Oh, that's so funny. Love that. Real gamer move. Ooh. You found a life-sized functioning LED. Yes, I saw it. I saw it on the Twitters. For 180 USD, brother. You never wanted to impulse buy something more in my life. Well, what does the vote say? Because I saw you put a vote out. Bim, 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 bim. Ding, 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 ding. Nice. A villain in Sonic comic was this close to stabbing another villain to death in his sleep. What the fuck? Is that the new funny? Killing somebody in their sleep? It shouldn't be, but I'm still laughing. Oof. Come on. Nice. Oof! Most out of... Wait, your computer just randomly froze out of nowhere. I'm scared. Don't be scared. Just beat it up in its sleep. That'll solve everything. From what the Maoris teach me anyway. Oh! Thank goodness this Crash doesn't have fall damage. Turns into jam. It was like 30 votes and it was perfect. 15-15! Oh! Fuck. That's horrible. Oh, wait a sec. Speaking of turning into jam. Shit! No! Okay, I wonder if he'll do it in this version. I know he does it in Crash 3. But, let's wait. We gotta wait for an idle animation to happen. Not a version of the story, but it takes place in England, and it's the British guy, and makes his mate hunt down the sun. Just a bunch of obese guys in football shirts. It was funny. The guy sleeping would have 100% deserved it, but his eventual death was far more horrible in the end. Oh my god. You love the karma in it. Karma. Classic British move. Steal something of someone else's and declare it as your own. Yeah, if it isn't nailed down, it's yours. That's the British way. Wait, this might be it. There. Don't let the animation finish, and now you're purple. So... that bitch got what he deserved. The poof is real! Why he purple? Ah, but if you spin, you lose it. That sucks. You should be able to keep it. The Twitchy is blue, 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 blue. Nice. How are you, Twitchy? I hate Urple. I impulsed bought a new VR microphone yesterday. I said the one on your headsets was fine, but I don't trust him. And I thought it sounded way too muffled. I don't trust this bread. Purple guy. People in Australia, New Zealand are hardcore. Pretty much. Maybe it's something in the water. I had to buy a restock of paper and fine liners today. Pep, you get through so much art equipment, it's bordering on funny. Good, how am me? I'm good. I'm doing okay. I think. I hope. I pressed the wrong button. What's in the water are sharks? Drink shark water. It'll make you nails. Drink shark water and you'll become... Oh my lord. Become stronger than the sun. Look at this chimp. You know what I'd like? I'd like the animation of that monkey being spun away. Like super high speed. You can drown that easy, guys. Take an inch off a cliff. Thank God this game gives you so many lives. It really doesn't matter how many times you die. I got 44 lives and I'm playing casually. Your process is a very... Oh my god, hold on. Your process is very fine liner and intensive, unfortunately. But the good marker paper only comes in a set of 20 sheets. Oof. Oh, they got you. They know their market. Marquitos. Blum, blum, blum. You want to do VR streams, but you notice some games are really laggy for some reason, even on low settings. You have no idea why, since your PC should be able to handle pretty much any game. That is curious. Maybe it's got something to do with external, Hold on. Whew. I think there's lives underneath. We'll find... it's either lives or a box. We'll find out another time. Planning to do another run anyway. You can't get all the gems unless you have the color gems. Impossible. Also bought a large watercolor paper because it was finally on sale, but did hurt to dig into your wallet even though you're buying tools for work. It still sucks though, doesn't it? Even if it's like a necessary buy, it still stings. Do you have always lag with and without OBS? You tried for so long, but you figured it's no clue. Oh shit, I'm out of ideas. My thought was Rise thoughts. Maybe you had like too many things open, but you've done it without and it's still lagging. There could be some single components bottleneck in the entire rig, true. But, I mean, yeah, you could be right, but what the hell kind of computer defaults to that? Unless Nebula's got some worm in his computer. No idea what it could be. Hopefully I won't need to restock on art supplies again until maybe a year from now. Well, that's something. You could save up big money. You could save up money and start a stockpile of cash that you would use to buy stocks. So when you need to buy stock again, you can just dip into the stockpile. Ooh. And it won't affect your main funds. Like, I can't even play Beat Saber. Really? VR chat works just fine though. What the fuck? That shouldn't be. Beat Saber's like, what, a gig? But VR chat's really complicated. I honestly don't know what the... What? I don't know what the hell's wrong with your computer, man. Gem! That's a mystery. I am the worm. Jackie's in your computer, eating away at your data. Sadly not that good at debugging possibly hardware issues. Have you checked if they only lag in the headset? That's a good shout. Yeah, try desktop. If you can, if there's an option for that. Some VR games just simply don't have that. Just got a free 64 gig of micro card SD minus shipping. Fucking hell yeah! That'll come in handy. You got anxious about using money when I have no money coming in. That makes complete sense. I don't think anyone's gonna argue with how you feel on that. I like how it says big TNT. It's always made me chuckle. Oh! Phasmophobia VR? One day. We'll get Rye involved and make him play Phasmophobia in VR. That'll be funny. Force him to play it. Oh, God! All VR games display on desktop. The VR headset just hooks into that. Oh, is that so? Just want to be able to play other VR games, man. Is that too much to ask? Apparently. Apparently the gods are not eager to let you have fun. Ah, fuck! The hitboxes on these TNT don't exist until they stop moving, apparently. That's funny. Ah! Oh! Damn kangaroo. Who've ever heard of a blue kangaroo? That's ridiculous. Oh, son of a bitch, he has a startup jump. Damn it! He bought Skyrim VR during the summer! I've been hunting and fishing in this part for years. Ah! How am I getting my ass kicked by Ripperoo? You want to play it in VR, but just screaming pee my pants. How many people can you have in a game of Phasmophobia? Like, what's the capacity for co-op? Is it 4 people? Just out of curiosity, I'm not planning anything. Just want to know. It is 4, okay. So I was thinking to myself, like, you could have, like, 60 people. No, that's silly, but imagine. Yeah, we got him. Okay, one more. Yeah, that's it. I do like these extra animations they've added at the end of these boss fights. They're fun. I wouldn't touch Phasmo in VR if you paid me. Oh, our first color gem! You know what that means. Well, first of all, let's save for the first time ever. Look at all these saves! Why did I stop there? What was I doing? Yeah, whatever. Let's use the empty slot. We gotta get all the gems and not die to get the green gem. So, we gotta be super careful. Let's play Phasmo. I would seriously, that would be an extremely entertaining stream to see Rai and Neb play Phasmo in VR together. I think that would be... I'm all up for being your third person, but I will only be the help though. I'll stay behind in the truck and give you information. You two will have to do the footwork. You want to play Resident Evil 4 VR? Imagine Cry of Fear. Fuck that, man. But the Resident Evil 4 VR thing looks really cool. Like they've made it work really well. Phasmo for Xbox still doesn't have a set release date. As long as it comes out before October, it's all good. Oof, I'm so nervous. If I die, I gotta start all over again, and who wants that? I like these horny lizards. You... Holy shit! That was too close. Ooh. Who are the better ghost hunters? You, me, Neb, or I? That's a good question. Because, okay, when I was playing it with G was really good at deducing what ghost it was. And I'm not. Like, I tried to do it on my own and I couldn't understand what needed to be done or what needed to be said or... So he's got that, but at the same time, G also doesn't like to go into the locations. So, I don't know. That's a good question. Whew. Me. We will see how good of a ghost hunter you are this October. We got the Brio hole. You didn't always get it right. You did, you got it right sometimes. I am fearless. I will walk into the dark and promptly get killed. How many times did I get killed? I think it was twice. Oh no, 3 times. I got killed 3 times during our playthrough. Every time? That doesn't mean anything. I do remember you can die in the bonus stages. That doesn't count, which is really good. Thank you a lot, game. You're pretty good at deduction. Oh, every time. Some absolutely massive FNAF lore dropped last night. Pretty bonkers. I don't know why, but I imagined you like... Oh my god! When you said that, I imagined you like... polishing your nails on your chest. Like, yeah, it's pretty bonkers lore, I'm not gonna... You know... I can't deduce without some evidence, though. Impart upon us the FNAF wisdom. I hope someone, not Pat makes a good video about it, because it comes from a short story in second to last Tales from the Pizzaplex book. Oh. Oh, this is too risky. Ah. Okay, we need to save Green Boy. There. Ah, yeah! Oh, Lord. Okay. You watched the latest MatPat. Don't start talking about MatPat, please. It leaves such a bad taste in my mouth. Shit. FNAF 4 story was always the most ambiguous one. A new story short actually details what happened. I love Matty Patty! No, you don't. Shut up. You're just saying that to get on my nerves. Stop it. Oh my lord. He speculates that the Princess Quest is the canon ending because it's the only ending that doesn't get a comic in ruin. But your counter is that the Burn Trap ending is the only ending where the place collapses and isn't a comic strip in the game. That's all you had to say. I'll speak no further of it. Thank you. The man genuinely annoys me, not even as a gag. I really detest that human. I'm back! And we're talking about FNAFers. FNAFers? Come on, Green. There it is! There's the green gem! Wouldn't it be funny right now if I just... if I didn't jump? It just fell to my death. I'm not gonna do that. Our first colored gem! I don't know the details about the lore. Relevation. Sadly, I'm going to wait for someone to make a video. Just told them about the dictophobia. FNAF talk is over. FNAF fingers usual, I see. Exit. Sorry, I still got the Papu Crash 4 concept on my second monitor, and every now and then I catch it in my eye. Just a couple of fat guys staring at me. It's very distracting. Hex is teasing that their new plushie will launch soon. Your wallet is cry. Didn't you Suze tease the FNAF phone holdings? Fat desktop friends. Maybe I should change my desktop. It's been the Sega logo since forever. I'll just find a couple of fat dudes and just make them my desktop. All holdings are cursed. Meow, meow, dum, 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 dum. I had fuck me. I had an idea in my head that maybe one day I should make a platformer that stars the StokeApe mascot. And I was thinking maybe I should make it kind of like Crash. Like it's a 2D... kind of... well, not 2D. It is a 3D platformer, but it's not full throttle 3D. Like you're going in a direction like forward, backwards, left or right. But the environment is 3D. I was thinking to myself, that could work. I think I'd have fun making something like that. Supposedly, the 2D Crash games on Game Boy Advance are pretty decent. Yes, I've played them both. I didn't 100% them though, because... you know, actually I don't remember why I didn't. There must have been a reason. But, yeah, they were good. 2D Crash is a baby. He's a little baby and he looks like... oh my god. Bandicoots aren't orange. I thought there was going to be another slidey. Oh, that was just... that was straight up just incompetence. I got no excuse there. Fuck! Our Freddy, but I don't know. Our boy Freddy and his big fucking heady. Would you imagine if Dynamite Heady... So India went into space a couple of days ago, that was cool.
Yeah, fruits.
I think I've asked this so many times, but what do you think a Wampa fruit would taste like? Because it looks good. It's like a mango. It looks like a mango, so it's probably a soft thing, but it's all purple. So I'm inclined to believe that the flavor would be more tart and less citrus. It'd be more sweet than sour. Yeah. I reckon it would be, I don't know. I think it would be a scrumptious flavor, though. I think a Wampa fruit would taste very good. They just look good. They look enjoyable to eat. Mango orange. Apple texture, do you think? Now I just want an apple. I think the official Wampa G Fuel is mango and apple flavored, but the purple makes me think of grapes. Same. The purple juices make me believe that there's a hidden flavor going on. Got it. That's another gemoid. Woo! You posted your infinite drawing from last year onto Tumbits, and ravenous infinite fans have found it. Oh no. I like how you said they found it. We don't even know. We don't know what happened yet. No, it's nice. Okay, good. There was no context. You just, they found it. It's like, yeah. Don't leave me on a cliffhanger. Oh no, they're here. Oh, that's good though. That's good reception. Need to get back to your Ape RPG project. You have so many projects, man. You have started so many. That's fine though. I've done the same. I did the same. I did that all the time. I would start a new project and never finish it. Which is why Nova Power is really important, because it's been a constant thing, even if its production is super slow. It's been a constant thing. I have not started anything else. I have thought about other projects, but they've not started. Like, Mildor's Plume's been on the mind a bit. And there's also a fan game that I would like to start when I'm done with Nova Power, but that's about it. It's only been thoughts. Nothing official has been done. It takes a lot of willpower too to resist the urge. I get inspiration for things. It's like, fuck, I want to do that, but I've not finished with Nova Power yet. Oh! I think there's a... You're highly disorganized. Nah, it's fine. So is the government. They're doing okay. I think there's value in starting projects even if you never finish them. You have so many ideas. That's why sketchbooks and notepads are important. Scribble it down. But maybe that's because I'm very bad at starting things personally. I don't know. See, this is the thing. Okay, this is actually something I did think about a couple of days ago that made me scratch my noggin and go, you know what? That would be fascinating. I've seen a lot of people's output in this circle. I've seen what you're all capable of when it comes to the output, but I've never seen any of you work. I don't know what Rai does in his mentality. I don't know what Pep does in her organization. I don't know what Jackie does to maintain such a consistent workflow. I don't know what you guys do in the moment. I've only ever seen the finished product. And I think that's interesting, because I believe that if I was given the opportunity to maybe... Let's say in the future we all hung out one day and I got to see you guys actually work. It might give me some insight. And I think that would be fascinating. I think there's value in seeing how people conduct themselves in a process. Whew, made it. When it comes to video games, I'm highly story-orientated. And that's why I think you gravitate towards RPGs so well. I'm addicted to watching traditional artist videos on YouTube, which is why I'm trying to make some yourself. And sketchbook tours, even though I paywall them personally. Yeah, but it's not a big paywall, it's nothing. There was an artist I liked to follow once who did like a Patreon, and his paywall was $15 at base. And I was like, that's too much. I can't pay $15 just to look at your sketchbook. That's silly. But your paywall it's like a tip. That's fine. I don't mind that. And it's once a month. The Pep tip, exactly. It's a giant tip jar. With Pep's face on it. So often it's a struggle trying to make mechanics work to fit with what you want in the story. Oh boy. And therein lies being a game designer. There's a thing you want to happen, and you don't know how to get it to do. So now, you've got to sit there for however long it takes and experiment until the thing that you want to happen finally happens. And even then, you might not even know how you did it. Sometimes things just work, and you fucking forget how you did it. It's like, yeah, the code's right there, but I don't know what the process was. It just works. Exactly. So true. I would love to make a video at some point about the full process of me making a drawing, but I don't know how to approach the topic of the initial concept since so much happens in the head. That's exactly what my thought was just now. The process, how people do things, what's going through their head at the time, before and after, during the entire project. That shit fascinates me. You know that Odd Man documentary that came out not too long ago? That was a fantastic example of the kind of stuff that I want to see. Because they talk about everything. They talk about it all. And I love that. That Odd Man documentary is fantastic. If every documentary was made with that level of quality, there'd be no need for schools. Oh, except for social learning. But do you need schools for that? You just go outside and talk to a stranger. Don't talk to strangers, kids. And if you're a child watching this, that's bad. Bad. Shouldn't be doing that. Evil. I don't know. There was one. Should I watch it? You haven't seen the Odd Man documentary? Really? I don't know. I don't know why, but I just assumed you knew. Fuck. YouTube. The documentary's called A Grand Night In. The Story of Odd Man. Have you seen it? I'll post it in chat if you haven't. Right now you're working on a puzzle where you unlock certain doors, and when you unlock them, other doors become locked. Basically sort of making a maze of sorts. Oh, I see you. You haven't? You don't know where to find it? Don't worry, I got a link. Bink. It's a good one. I enjoyed it a lot. It's over an hour long. It's a good one! Basically sort of making a maze of sorts. What you're describing kind of reminds me of, I forget which gym it is, but there's a Pokemon gym where there's a maze, and if you unlock a door to get through, the other ones close. So you've got to work out which buttons do what to get where it is you need to go. Without getting trapped. Oh shit. I'm definitely going to watch this one this evening. It's a good one. I was very impressed with the production work of this one. Is it Watson's gym? It is! Yes! Yes, yes it is, thanks! Yes! It is that one. Yeah, what you're describing reminds me of Watson's gym. That is tricky. Not only creating the functionality for that to work, but also making the puzzle itself, because you've got to make it clever enough. You've got to... Oh, fuck. This is the problem with making puzzles. Without using text, I mean, you can use text to explain what you're supposed to do. But visual puzzles like that, you've got to make it so enough happens for the... Oh! You've got to make it so enough happens on screen for the player to go, ah, okay, I get it. Because sometimes I've played fan games sometimes and they make puzzle rooms and it's like, I don't know what the hell you want me to do. Things just happen, there's no pattern here. Come on. Run, Crash. Run. Don't die. Don't die, little boy! This is why there's so few good Riddler stories. Because it's fucking hard. It's hard to make puzzles. It's a very niche craftsman media, I guess you could call it. And very few people are good at it. You love puzzle games, yet I haven't made one single one. Scoop Kick is kind of like a puzzle game. The bonus rooms, definitely. The actual game itself, the stages, that's 100% arcade style, but I'd say the bonus rooms, definitely. Because you have to anticipate the... Why am I telling you you made it? I just had to stop for a sec. It's like, why am I explaining... Fuck's sake. Yeah, but... Yeah, the puzzle rooms, definitely. There was like a little voice in my head that was like, stop talking, you're making an ass out of yourself. You forget who you're talking to. It's like, oh yeah, I remember now. Shit! How come I keep dying to this thing? Another part of the puzzle is that you have to backtrack through the maze to different rooms to pull levers in the right order to unlock another gate to proceed through the dungeon. Oh, I like that. That reminds me of another Pokemon gym. That reminds me of Bugsy's gym from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Say what you want about Pokemon, but the classic Pokemon games have really good gym puzzles. That's what I miss. The modern gyms didn't have puzzles, it was just you show up, you fight some guys, and that's it. It used to be there was like a puzzle or something. And it was cool. I liked it. Tell me more about this game I've never heard of. It sounds interesting. Oh, you see, you play as an ice cream woman and you kick a big ball of dirt. Go, Crash. Don't die. Yes! Whew. Okay. I hope one day you'll be able to... You'll be in a position where you can pay, write a code your game for you, and design some puzzles. One day. Someday. Can't you slide to go not in Crash 1? I would definitely start doing that if I could, but yeah, there's Crash 1, there's no sliding. They've kept that, they've kept the authentic feel. But it would be cool though if they did include it in the remake, but I understand why they did. It's Crash 2 onwards. They really do. Back when gyms actually had puzzles, modern games are so anal. Remember the Hoenn water puzzle gym? Yes, it was so cool! you had to crack all of the panels of ice, but you had to only crack it once. If you stepped on it again, you'd fall through and had to fight somebody. It's fucking cool. I loved it so much. GBA and DS era Pokemon games are huge inspirations for you. They're cool. Sword and Shield sucked so much. I'm gonna stop. It really makes me mad because Sun and Shield is the British region. And it's fucking awful. It's like, well, great. You know what makes me actually kind of annoyed about Sword and Shield? Was who they got to get the information about British culture. They got this one guy from Liverpool who's never worked on a game before, and not even once, not even like on the sidelines, they just grabbed him, just some random bozo who was from the UK, and they just started asking him questions like, so what do British people like to eat? And he was like, oh, you know, a lot of them like eating curries. And they were like, oh, really? So they took that literally. Fuck. Boom, boom, boom. Could you imagine if they did that for any other fucking region? They didn't do that for Black and White. But then again, they didn't do that at all for Kalos, either. Like, Kalos is supposed to be, like, inspired from France. But Kalos is nothing. There's no French influence at all in Kalos. There's the Eiffel Tower. That's about it. The rest is just like a regular Pokemon game. But then again, X and Y is not bad. Not the best, but it's not bad either. Imagine if they asked someone from Stoke, though. Everybody eats pasties. And they overdose on nitrous oxide in the alleyway. Wow, tell us more! The Black and White Dragon Gym puzzle. That was good too. Let me think. I'm going through all the gyms in my head right now and see if they had a decent puzzle. I'm gonna start from Kanto. Rock, no puzzle. Water, no puzzle. Electric, there was a puzzle, though it was more of a random chance thing. You looked into a bin, and if there was a switch, it brought down a wall. But you didn't know where the switch was going to be, and it was random chance. So, but I guess it's a puzzle, but it's a pretty shitty one. After that, it's... Well, after that, actually, you have a choice of which one you want to face, but I'm going to say Koga. Koga, there was invisible walls, so you had to hug the wall to find out where you needed to go. Not really much of a puzzle, but it's something. Saffron's Psychic Gym. That was interesting. You had a bunch of platforms you had to stand on, and they would take you to a specific room. But the platforms were oriented in such a way that you had to remember which one you had already used, so you could go to a different room. More of a memory puzzle. The Fire Gym was interesting because they asked you trivia questions. And if you got it right, you got to leave that area without fighting someone. But if you got it wrong, you had to battle someone. And the last gym... The last gym was just a big gym with people in it, and you had to, like, find your way through a maze. Not really much of a puzzle. I like the trivia one. No one's ever done that again. What Pokemon has 4 legs and 1 eye? I don't know. Death! Death to you! You like the classic spinny maze from the Giovanni? Oh wait, Giovanni did have the spinny platforms, yeah. And Tate and Lisa's gym. I don't know why I forgot about. Ooh. Don't know why I forgot about that. Oh, Erica! There's no puzzle there though either. It's just a room, and you fight people to get closer to her, and you chop down a tree. I always forget about Erica. The psychic puzzle in Kanto has always be overcome by just walking in a straight line consistently. Eventually, the teleporters will get you to Sabrina. That's true. Lenora's gym and Black and White had trivia. Did it? I don't remember. How do you guys remember all these gyms? My brain dumb. My brain don't work. I don't remember them all. Like, to tell you the truth, I remember the first 2 gyms from Gold and Silver. I don't remember the rest. Gold and Silver was really boring. It's crazy, because people are like, Gold and Silver are the pinnacle of Pokemon games. Fuck you! And I remember playing Gold and Silver. And I was like, this is alright. Just more of the same. Gold and Silver's really fucking long, though. That I'll give it. Gold and Silver is an extremely long Pokemon game. Because you beat the first region. You beat Johto. But then the game opens up and you can go back to Kanto. But it's like 2 years later. So all the gym leaders are like slightly different, like they've grown up a little bit. And you can refight them as like a gigantic post-game. There's an entirely another region for you to go through. And then after that, you can go to Mount Silver, which is the end game area where all the toughest trainers in Pokemon live. And you can fight the protagonist of the last game. That's the final challenge, and he fights you with a team of level 80s. It's crazy. So, Gold and Silver's got really good post-content. I'll give it that, absolutely. But I don't know. As a game, it's kind of dull. Not really a whole lot happens. Koga got the Elite Four, and his daughter's in the gym leader. Yeah, she grows up. It's really cool that you can go to Kanto in all in Gen 2, but man, I never really go into Gen 2 games. You get me? It's just kind of boring. I thought Gold and Silver was kind of lame. I like Gen 2 Pokemon, but the game itself is... yeah. I'm alone out here while everyone else praises Gold and Silver is the best. I'm just like, but Johto is dull. It is dull! It is! Johto is dull. Here are the 2 things I remember about Gold and Silver. There's a red Gyarados you can catch. And there's a town that has a Kyoto-styled tower you can climb. And at the top there's Oho. That's all I remember from Johto. Ah! I guess I was closer to that than I thought. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories was the best Pokemon game. Kanto, Rock, Water, Electric, Grass, Poison, Psychic, Fire, Ground. I think... Now here's a bit of smelly lore for you, Zoomers. I think it's weird that the ground gym, the one that Giovanni is in, the badge is a feather. I think that gym was originally, in lore terms, I think originally the lore is it was a gym who had flying types, but because Giovanni's a villain, he just stormed the place and took it over. Oh, fuck. Most interesting thing about Gold and Silver is the beta versions. Damn Skippy. Johto, Flying Bug, Ghost, Fighting Steel, Ice, and Dragon. People only like Johto because they like Kanto. I think, honestly, yeah. I think that's honestly it. Because Black and White really does feel like a sequel. It's more of the same. It's in a similar location, and you get to revisit the original. I honestly believe that's it. I got the Cortex face! Oh, fuck. I think I've missed a bunch. I'll have to come back eventually. You forget the 8th gym? Normal. Whitney and her milk tank. Whitney and her big fucking cow. Sorry, I had to sneeze. You won't deny that Heart and Gold was chock full of stuff to do, but I respect it. But for the Johtos, it's so boring. Yeah. I completely agree, and I think that's a valid point. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I find it funny how Kanto and Johto are just regions in larger country, but other games try to have an entire country be one. Like, Galar is surprisingly the entire of England, and it just feels so bad because of it. I've made this point before. Yes. Okay. You're right, but there are some stipulations. Oh, I've missed all the Cortex heads, so I'll have to come back and get some. Okay, the first 2 games, yeah. Part of a giant country, and you're just hanging out in a region. The Hoenn... Hoenn is an entire country, but... I give it a pass because the area that it's based on is an island in Japan. So again, Hoenn is part of a bigger country. But it's just the island, so that makes sense. I think Sinnoh as well. Sinnoh is just, it's the North Island, it's Hokkaido. So I think that gets a pass as well. You know what, actually I think it's only recently they started doing it. Because Black and White was New York. Out of all of America. It was just the New York area, like the islands of Manhattan. But then Kalos was all of France. And then Sun and Moon was all of Hawaii. Galar, it's all of the UK. Scarlet and Violet, all of Spain. It's a very recent thing. In fact, it started being a problem after Black and White, which is... Man, that's a really common thing to say. Oh, Pep just explained it all. Fuck. It works with Alola since it's just a small cluster of islands. Like in real. Holy, we cracked the code on why modern Pokemon is bad. Oh my god. We fucking did it, guys. Holy. Kalos tried to beat all of France. Started the fumble, but Kalos felt huge, so they achieved the sense. Kalos did feel big. I'll give it that. Kalos was a gigantic region. Pokemon went bad because it went British once. Fuck. If I would fuck me. If I was gonna try and make a Pokemon game, I'd make it small. I would make it small and cut out a lot of the crap. I would cut out the incredibly slow start that each game has. Like, you just start with a level 10 of something. Like, already established, has decent moves already, you don't have to grind. And the first town you're in already has a gym. So you're immediately thrown into the fray. You are immediately introduced to the world and what it can do immediately. Instead of waiting for the third or fourth town to be able to fight something significant. Pokemon games are too slow. But Galar and Paldea both feel small. Paldea does feel small. But I think that's because there's nothing there. Paldea is a gigantic landscape you can explore. And you find a town sometimes, and the rest is just open field. Oh my god, Crash. That's 2 out of 32 I've got to remember. I should play Koromon and see how it is. I need to start your replay of Frontiers. Start a Pokemon game, but you have Beyblades instead, and you're like, what the fuck?
I have hamburger. Burger!
It's Koala Thong! Wait, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, I saw the gem and I was like, I didn't pick up the gem. Why is there a gem?
Why is there a gem?
I am man. I am big beefy. You throw these a lot faster than you did in the original. Nice, nice. Up. Oh, jeez. Ah, what? The angle was weird. Yep. No! But the carts were in the way. What are you doing to me, game? So bad. Loser. Freak. Shut up, Neb. I'm doing my best. Give Koala Kong a hamburger. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Here's some protein, my guy. Gotta wait for it to BAM! There he goes. Bim, 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 bim. Now we get to lean into the squeevy. Massive L. More like massive luck because of how good I am. I never remember these off the top of my head. Is actually proving more difficult than I thought. Shit. There's a lot of— damn it! There's a lot of Pokemon games. Ah, there it is. Okay, 3, 2... Ah! That's a really cheeky hidden area. How the hell are you supposed to find that without systematically falling through holes? Enigma. Unova 2. Here's a unpopular opinion. Pokemon games should go back to being sequels of things instead of being a brand new thing. Then they could focus less on trying to establish an entirely new country and just focus on the elements of the game. Imagine if they did Paldea 2. And they could make it better. Oh, have I got to do it all again? No. No. They don't talk about it. All people games do follow a timeline initially. I hate that. Can't Pokemon just be... it's an adventure, isolated in its own thing? PSP Yakuza game has fully translated. The English patch is now released. How long did that take to make? They've been doing that for a really long time. But it's done. It's done, it's over, it's done, it's finished, it's available for the public to eat. Counter argument, they made a Sinnoh prequel. It's the most... They did make a prequel, you know what? Never mind. My problem with, here's something I've noticed about myself. I have too much faith in people. When I can imagine something that could be amazing, I often forget that the people I'm talking about probably just don't have it in them. I'm not saying I do, but that's the problem with my faith. I believe in people too much. It's like, you guys could do it. Of course you can. No, they can't. They really can't. God, I need to clean my shelves. You said this last time. What's stopping you? But I'm so scared of moving the items from the bottom one since, because that's where spiders go to hide. Dude, gear up. Get some oven mitts and stuff. And when you see it, just punch it. It'll look at you and go, "Bah!" And you just sock it. Legend Arceus is so good. It's so good! I enjoyed Arceus' gameplay. I enjoyed it not being about battles and more about finding Pokemon, catching a lot of them, and reading up on the research that you do when you catch them, and it just builds from there. But here is something else. I don't want that to be the norm. I enjoyed that Legends did that as an idea, and I think they could do it again with something else. I still enjoy the core point of what Pokemon is, which is getting a dude, catching it, training it to be super strong, and then just destroying the region and, you know, battling. I think you can have both, but I enjoyed the new twist. I enjoyed the more, this is not about battles, this is more about research the game. I enjoyed the mechanics of it. But Legends Arceus as a game, I often forget, but the game really annoyed me sometimes. You can go back and watch my streams I did. There were moments where the characters were talking and they just wouldn't fucking stop. They would make their point and then there'd be another 50 paragraphs of them adding adjectives to everything they need to say, over explaining fucking everything, and it was just like, why am I here? Why am I putting up with these idiots? I didn't feel sorry about any of the characters. I hated them all because they were all such Melvins. Let me actually read what people are saying, because I just went on a rant. It was on 3 years, you think? It was on off for a bit due to peeps having commitments. Oh, I thought that said committees. I was like, excuse me? But it's done now. It's out. It's finished. I know my opinion isn't very popular, but I absolutely hate Legends. You love Pokemon, I just still trying to internalize that I don't enjoy the games anymore, and most likely won't enjoy the games again for at least a very long time. I'm starting to feel that way myself. I thought Scarlet and Violet was a nice break from the norm, but I stand by my point. I think it was a fluke. I don't think Scarlet and Violet was something that the Pokemon team had in mind when they made it. I think it's a fluke that when it came out, it was as charming as it was. And the next game is going to be ass. I predict that, and it's... I wish I was wrong, but I don't think I'm gonna be. Ooh. Okay, break. You remember streaming Legends when it came out? I remember. And the amount of talking pissed you off. I remember. I joined and I was like, yep. That's the normal reaction to have when faced with a wall of text that you cannot skip. The Pokemon games need VAs. Yes, I would love it if Pokemon games started doing voice acting. I think that would be really nice. I know it's like, oh, we're keeping to the original style, you know? It's like, but the original had a style, let it stay where it was. Can we please just have voice acting? That would be nice. At least, you know, justify the money you sink into this. Legends Arceus is a good game, just bad characters. I enjoyed Ursaluna. I thought Ursaluna was a really good Pokemon. As someone who likes murder detective stories, have you played Famicom Detective Club? Oh yeah. I remember you lost your mind when that got re-released for Switch. For Sminch. It was like playing a visual fucking novel. Yeah, but... I know what you mean, but... a lot of visual novels don't fucking hit you with a wall of text that big. The visual novels get to the point. Also, the majority of visual novels I've seen, the people talk like people. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, they don't talk like people. They talk like robots. Actually go and play the game, explore, it was fun. Yeah, when you finally get let go from the 2-hour-long tutorial, I'm still very sore about that. When you're finally allowed to play the game after 2 hours of bullshit! It's actually not bad. They wouldn't even need VAs, they should just learn how to write good dialogue. Ooh. But both of those are effort. In Pokemon, the later ones, the characters just go on and on and on and on. I don't know why. Why did they fill their games with so much unnecessary crap? Visual novels have a beep beep when the dialogue scrolls. Pokemon, it's just silence. Oh, that's what you mean by beep. Visual novels beep beep. It's like, oh no, Pep. Something's wrong. It was a good time, but it's long gone. True. They really do talk like robots. They just talk fake humans, and I hate it. I fucking hate it! I do really, really love Arwen, the girls from Scarlet and Violet, though. I need to give Scarlet and Violet credit where credit is due. There was a lot of moments in Scarlet and Violet that I enjoyed than I didn't enjoy. But I'm gonna bounce off of that because I'm pretty sure Scarlet and Violet was a mistake. I do not think for 1 second that the outcome of that game is what Pokemon Company intended. I think it was a fluke. Concentrate now. I like Penny. Ultra Moon is still your favorite game. It had an actual interesting plot, and you know I've never played those. I played the original Sun and Moon, and when Ultra came out, I think I was having a Pokemon burnout, so I just skipped it. Maybe I should play it. Maybe I should stream it one day. Ultra Moon was your breaking point. Oh no. We got the duality right here. Speaking of interactive visual novels, I highly recommend The Silver Case and its Squeakles. The 25th Ward. Can you tell I like Suda51? No, I can't tell at all. It doesn't look like you do. I mean, your whole shelf is dedicated to them, but I'd say that you're a pretty typical fan, yeah. Woohoo! Nice. The DLC looks interesting. It does. We'll see. Wealthy. Wealthy, Pokemon Company. Oh, goodness. Ah! Oh, boxes. Guys, I've got 99 lives now. Yay, gem! Ultra Moon is pretty good. Just killed you. An amazing story in Moonhead. You like Luminide's Redeem? Didn't you say the next Pokemon game you stream was going to be Gales of Darkness? It still is. I was just thinking aloud is all. One day I'll stream Ultra Sun or Moon. Because I haven't played it, so it might be good. But the next time I get a Pokemon itch, for sure, it'll be Gales of Darkness. That's on the list, but the itch hasn't come yet. It will. It always does. I eventually want to go back sometime. You really like the Ultra Beasts? Me too! I like the Ultra Beasts, and it really annoys me that they didn't do anything with it afterwards. Just like Mega Evolutions. They did Megas for like a couple of years, and then they just threw it in the bin. It's pissing me off. Why do these game companies keep doing this? Why do they keep inventing new interesting lore, and then just going, you know what, never mind. Fuck this, we don't need it anymore. It's like, stop doing that! Stop making cool ideas and then just... People suck. Fuck these people. I'm full of so much hatred towards Pokemon because you love it so much. When it's good, I'm still coping with it and not being for you anymore, but it doesn't make you cry anymore. I understand that. It's how I felt towards Sonic for a long time. And then I dropped acid, and my perspective on the world changed. But I don't recommend you do that. Very dangerous. I was very stupid to do that. Sword and Shield made you cry. Oh no! Because it was so difficult to sit there and watch a series you love be trashed. I absolutely get that. Sword and Shield had some good Pokemon designs. Some of the Pokemon designs in Sword and Shield were funny to me. I still think Poltergeist is peak Sword and Shield. I think that's very funny. You know, British people like drinking tea. Let's make a tea Pokemon. Of course they did. And you know what? It's so corny. I love it. I love Poltergeist. Megas were peak. Oh! I loved Megas. They made me really happy. It made me anticipate the next game because they might add more. And they might add a Mega to my favorite Pokemon one day. But it never happened. One day they just stopped. And that was lame. Pokemon ranting is sometimes cathartic. Yeah, it definitely is. Especially... Okay, ranting about a certain topic can be cathartic, especially when you're surrounded by people who are willing to listen and take in what you say. There's nothing more frustrating than having a debate about something and somebody's just going, no, you're wrong. Because it doesn't help. It's like, why the hell did I even bother opening my mouth if you're just gonna be like that? Fuck you, it's mine. I grew up with this game, that's why it's okay, it's bad. We need to go back. We need to backtrack. That is why Yakuza games are the best. Because the reuse... Oh my god, chat's going nuts. Okay, get ready for the chat. Get ready for chat hour. I need to scroll back. Okay. The reasons Megas were removed were to balance the Z moves, but then they got rid of Z moves. Fucking idiots. That's why the Yakuza games are the best. Everything gets reused, but in a good way. The Yakuza franchise is really good for integrity. Like, it's a fantastic example of how a long-running franchise stays core to its roots, but also introduces new things to keep the franchise fresh. You had that with Sonic 2, but a long time since with Revenge Era fan. But they made Frontiers for you. Well, they made this for Pep specifically. And now even with Sonic has so much good stuff now. Yeah, true. Sonic is on a renaissance, as people say. And I'm happy. I'm happy the company's finally getting their shit together after 12 years of nothing. Frontiers is a legit bitching game. I'm gonna play it one day. I'm gonna buy it when all the DLC is out. That was my original plan anyway. And Looks like it's a good move, because then I can just play the entire game, DLC and all. Like I'm gonna do with Cuphead. I wanted to stream Cuphead when the DLC was ready, and now it is, so I can play both of them in one stream. It's gonna be great. Then Z moves were removed because Gigamax, and Gigamax was removed because only just happened the Galar law otherwise. And now they've introduced that stupid duel thing. True! Stoke-based. Base Stoke take. I actually think that you can't use the crystallization thing in Kitakami. Why do they keep doing this? I swear to God. Why do we keep buying these games? They're terrible. To the public, I mean. I could completely live off the Sonic comics. It has the well-written, fun character content you crave, that I crave. It has the juices. But they also have Peak Shadow, an upcoming Shadow movie, true, and a new 3D game that is actually incredible, so I couldn't be happier. It's a good time to be alive for Sonic fans, it really is. Like, they're really trying. And it's scary to see, because what they're going to do after this? Are they just going to stop caring again? Are we going to have another 5 to 6 years of mediocrity? Like, it's cool for now, but I don't know. There's something in me that says this isn't normal. Like, they're probably not gonna do much after this. At least not in the normal way, so you hear? Chat is essaying right now. Get ready. See, I'm right. RGG, hire me. Isn't most of Frontiers DLC free anyway? Yeah, it is. I just wanted to wait for it. I also Sega isn't capable of delivering a full AAA Sonic game experience. They simply don't have the team and the budget, but you're happy with a flawed game made with passion. Same! Because you can tell. A flawed game that's made with just money, as the ambition, just feels like crap. It's like chewing on flavorless meat. You just keep chewing and you don't ever want to really swallow. But a game that's a little messy, but you can tell they had fun with it. It's like eating fast food. It's like, I know this is bad for me, but oh my god. Frontiers DLC is all free. It is. It's all free. You really hope that Superstars is good. At least it seems like it's being made with passion. It's got Oshima at the helm, so I think it's going to be great. He knows what he's doing. The Sonic fans have been hurt before. You know it, Holmes. Oh, we can't get the gem! We need the blue gem! Fuck. Fine. Let's just finish this. Let's finish this. Oh. At Gamescom, Sega had a booth where people could play the stage demo for Superstars. And some of those people went online and talked about their experience, and a lot of people said it was really fun. A lot of people were surprised that they managed to capture the classic physics so accurately, which makes me happy. Oh, what's the point of these boxes? Here's me and Dark Cloud fan waiting still. It's been 20 years. Oh, Sony. You know, the acquisition strategy is one of the most pathetic strategies I've ever heard of. If we acquisition rights, we gain more capital. Like, yeah, if you do something with it, you freak. Stop buying IPs. This is another get all boxes and don't die level, so we can get the orange gem. You've been trying to think if you have other series that have lost you or really hurt. But I think Sonic and Pokemon have been the worst. I agree. I agree with that. I have... See, it's kind of different with me because there's a lot of Sega franchises that I grew up playing. But it's not like they came back and were bad. They've just never been used again. Like Clockwork Knight, Knights, Panzer Dragoon, Astal, all of those things, they just appeared once. And I guess Knights came back for a brief moment, but that's it, really. So it's not really the same. Waiting on Clonker 3. Maybe we will one day. The Clonkers remaster surprised Namco a lot. They didn't expect it to sell as well as they did, and they admitted that. So maybe they've got something planned. Fingers crossed. I can't say for sure. Sony don't entirely own Dark Cloud. Here's you Sleeping Dogs fan. What they did to Sleeping Dogs was mean. It's in a weird grey area of ownership. A series not continuing is different, yeah, definitely. I wish I could make video games. Me too. I'm trying. I don't think I can call myself a game developer until I actually release something. That's like calling myself a painter and never painted. I need to have a product to my name to be able to call myself that. Because you'd like to make Vanquished-inspired Space Harrier game. That would be fun. I wonder how you'd make a Space Harrier game. Like, thinking of logistically, like coding, how would you make a Space Harrier game? That sounds complicated. Your dad came home with fish. Fuck yes. Daddy came home with a Toblerone. And now he sticks it in the oven. Fuck. Nah, he went fishing. Yeah, he fished up a Toblerone. Look, family. Look what I found. A whole box of sealed Toblerones. Chow down, family. Yay! Stupid. I didn't die once, so hopefully this is good. Yay, orange gem. Woohoo! Got it. Harada pushed hard for the Clonkers and Pac-Man remake. Harada is really doing good work. Level 5, the same people who make Layton games went to make another Dark Cloud. Last you heard, they need Sony's input. That could take forever. Yeesh. You like to imagine that your dad came home with a fish and it's still alive in the tank. It speaks Spanish. Spanish? Fuck! It's Finnish, but you spin around whilst you speak it. the RPG projects that you've been working on the most took inspiration from OG Digimon? OG Digimon has great concept. I recommend OG Digimon World. Me and Jeebs are practically living, breathing walkthroughs. I did joke about playing the European original, the one with the over-leveled Agumon that you can't beat. But yeah, sure, that'd be fun for a bit. That'd be fun. There we go. The design of the island locations plus NPCs take inspiration from a recruitable Digimon in Digimon 1. It was way too obtuse. What do you mean? A finished Beyblade? Finblade? Beyblade! Isn't there a new Beyblade game being made? I swear I saw that on Twitter once. There was like a new game being made. Based off the show and everything. Ding 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 ding. Monster Rancher is good, but it's obtuse as fuck. It is. Monster Rancher is fucking tough. And I played through both of those games on release. And I finished them both. And I don't think I'll ever go back because how hard it was to understand what I need to do and how to do it. It's ugly and horrifying. So true. Yeah, you know, I'm sitting about it. I'm thinking about it, and I can't think of any pleasant Monster Rancher designs. They're all pretty disturbing. I guess the only fun Monster Rancher monster design is the UFO monster, because it just how simple it looks. It just looks like a little alien. Like a little shiny alienoid. That's about it. The rest are kind of a bit too strange. Most Digimon designs are nice enough, but even Next Door game is incredibly grindy. I've heard the same. The OG needs you to play with the detailed guide to make progress. The only plots that your Gigimon common is city recruitment's final dungeon being big ass fuck off mountain. Remember, gamers? Thing! That was analog, man. Pep, your next t-shirt design should be something inspired by that. It's analog, man. Yay, blue gem! Nice. Anal ogre, man. No! Stop! Holy fuck on a Thursday evening! Have I missed something? Wait. What are you talking about? Hey, it's Pinstripe. Let's kick his ass. Ace Combat 6 is back. Oh, on the big plane game. Ace Combat is fun. It's fun to zip around. There's a big push for original designs by them now. It's it's caught you on the edge. I'm pretty sure nobody has made Analog Man. That seems pretty original. This boss is a joke, but I do like Pinstripe. Me too, he's fun. A gangster Potaroo. Oh! Damn, I wasn't paying attention. Pinstripe is your guy in CTR. Over the top! Likelihood of the next Digimon game to be released to have an RPG style gameplay like Cyber Sleuth. I mean, definitely. It did so well, why wouldn't they keep with that formula? Yay, got him! Yeah! Your art style and ideas aren't very marketable, is what you mean. You like to draw pretty and detailed things. Not usually very happy with making joke art. You're not good at cute stylized animalness or characters either. I don't really do art about popular themes like witches. Witches? Or self-care or nerd culture. What the fuck? Sorry, the witches, self-care, and nerd culture. I know what you mean, it's just... the three things society looks for. Witches, self-care, and nerd culture. All this to say, I have no idea when I have another shirt on sale again, ever. Well, you have the insider knowledge, so I guess you know more than I do, but... I don't know. I hope you're wrong, for your own well-being. Also, have you guys noticed how the water looks? It's the first time I've noticed it. It looks gross. That does not look like water. It looks like it's alive. What the fuck? I've never known. I guess I've never looked at the water before. I just got a stream friend request from someone just called Senpai. Senpai, please tug on me. Steam World build is coming to Xbox on day one. That's nice. Seems like a robot. Let's go play High Road. I'll take the high road, you'll take the low road. And I'll be in Scotland before you. Shit. Okay, let's not die when we get to the first checkpoint, because that means I gotta do that every time. Piggy. Why is there a pig on the bridge? Who put him here? Who's responsible for this? Which is self-care and nerd culture. Are you kidding me? I hope I'm just being insecure because I'd love to continue designing shirts, but I have no luck this summer. Maybe things will be different in the winter. It'd be cool if you could design an ugly shirt design. An ugly Christmas sweater. I'd buy an ugly Christmas sweater by Pep. Ah! I don't like drawing ugly things. Well, how about a pretty Christmas sweater then? It's hard to really advise someone new on where exactly to get into the Digimon video games. The older games are kind of outdated. And the new ones are still grindy. Yeah, Digimon's in a weird place where... not in a weird place as in it's bad, but weird as in... Because all mainline Pokemon games are the same. They follow the same formula regardless of the style. But... Digimon... They do things different. Like, there's a lot of... Like, they're all RPGs, but they're all very different. It's not like the knowledge from Digimon World 1 is gonna carry you over into the TRPG they did for the DS games or something like that. It's always a new learning curve. Come on, Turtle. Pigs and turtle on a bridge. Have you ever seen such a thing? Oh! Ah, checkpoint! Yes! Okay. Turtle. There was always some underlying... There is definitely some underlining formula, because it kind of has to be. It's Digimon. You know, they've got a typing, like virus and cure and all that. No, not cure, vaccine. Virus, vaccine and all that. That's always carried through. What the fuck just happened? No! Did you see that? Crash just... The fuck? Cool. I like this game. It's a good video game. It makes me want to go wee. Ah! New game development, despite being an RPG like Cyber Sleuth, is likely going to be immersive, different from Cyber Sleuth. Digimon adds a bit more complexity. It sure does! Digimon is not as simple as Pokemon. Fuck! I do like that, I don't think this is unique to Digimon. I think I saw it in a Final Fantasy game first, but... I do like in Cyber Sleuth that on the left-hand side of the screen, or is it the right-hand side, you get to see whose turn it is next. Like, it shows you the order of who's going to attack, and I like that. It lets you anticipate what to do next. This music plays when I go to the bank. Don't kill me. Good title. Oh no! What the hell is happening? Okay. That's fine, just chill. Okay, whatever. I think something's wrong. Oh, and a good thing, the temperature's dropped a bit. I can tell because I haven't had to use the fan all day. It's still warm, but it's not unpleasantly warm. So that's good, at least. I mean, it is supposed to be cooling down now. We are exiting summer, but it's still going to be warm for a time. Usually, by my experiences, we don't start noticing significant temperature change until, like, the first week of October. Okay, made it. Fire, water, nature, and you got other types like vaccine, data, and virus. For example, water does 2 times against fire. If the water Digimon is vaccine and the fire one is virus, it does ×3. I'm so ready for autumn. I'm so ready to be able to sleep. I haven't had a good night's sleep in a really long time. I keep getting woken up because it's so fucking warm. I hate how warm it is. I like sleeping. Okay, good. Liz. I don't remember. Is this one? Oh boy. Ah! Yeah, I don't remember. Is this the one where I need the color gem, or was that the previous one? I don't remember. Or maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. Woof. Not so bad. There's a kid outside screaming really hard. It's kind of nuts. I can't tell if it's play or if it's just real screams. Like, I'm legitimately having trouble deciding. I can't tell. I can hear other people talking, so it's not alone. I hope. Ah! Oh, it's definitely play. Okay, they're laughing. Okay, yeah. They're scream playing. Good. Fuck. That's the problem with kids scream. Yay, gem! Okay, so it was the other bridge that I needed the color gem. I like how tasty the gem looks. That's something I do like about this trilogy remaster. The gems look delicious. They look like crunchable candies. The forbidden candy. Oh, slippery climb! The red gem, I think this is the hardest color gem to get. So I gotta get all the boxes and not die. Get ready for this. In fact, I think this is just the hardest gem to get, period. Colored or otherwise. Get back in there. Why has Cortex got old men captured in his tower? Well. Gotta leave and go back in. Oh, that sucks. Back we go. Boy. Help, I'm stuck in the toilet. Okay. Oh, somebody help him. I'd be a good boss. Help. Somebody put a cat in front of the bathroom door and I can't leave. He fell in the toilets. I did that when I was a kid. I thought to myself, I could sit on a toilet now, I'm a big boy. But I wasn't a big boy. And I sat on the toilet and I fell ass first. And I needed somebody to pull me out. I remember that vividly. That was when I learned that growing up takes a long time. Or else... You've got to be patient whilst growing up, or else the toilet will eat you. That's what I learned that day. Life lessons. Yeah, I have a doodle idea. It's Rye Toast in a toilet being chased by Jaws. What the f... Where did you get the Jaws bit from? Where did that... Where was that piece of... Jaws from James Bond? Oh yeah, there's more than one jaw. Your brain is delirious today. You need some cookies and some Pepsi Max. You need to eat them together and go, you know what? This is actually not too bad. I can see why TikTok is all over this pilk. This pilk malarkey. Ooh. Shite! Okay. Does the bird respawn? Oh, it does. Nice. You have shifted over 1,000 orders today. AMly fucked. That's why your brain's turned to jam. Ah! Oh my god. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Checkpoints don't matter. Because even if I die once, I've got to quit the level and try again. Blum 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 blum. Dum dum dum. Imagine if fall damage. Imagine Bubsy. Aren't these game designers wonderful? No. Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Nervous. My biggest fear is being killed by one of these things. These easy to dodge gremlinoids. Oh. Okay. We can die as many times as we like in bonus stages. It doesn't count. But still, we gotta finish this. We have to get these. Lucky. Lucky I had that mask. Okay, we have... Okay, we must be very close. 45 boxes out of 51. 51? You're stupid. No, I'm not. Oh, are you kidding me? I gotta... How am I supposed to get back on now? Ryan does these voices better. Well, excuse me for having a little bit of fun, Pep. Ryan's better at joking around. Fuck you. Quit, nerd. Sorry. Wait, no. Hold on. I was... No, wait. Pep. Don't. What would you do if it spun away? It's weird to hear someone else do the same joke I'm used to hearing Rai do, and then it sounds different and uncanny. An uncanny Rai. Rai with a real face. Real face money. Real face money. Oh no. This one's fun and all, but you don't get any time to relax and assess a situation like you can in Slippery Climb. If you wait too long, you're plunged into darkness. And this is a colored gem route too. Okay, it's coming forward. Speaking of Rai, I gotta go. See you later. See you soon, Pep. Thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. You can jump back at your own leisure. Oh no. Bandicoot Jones here. Wow, 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 wow. Oh shit. Oh. Where did I miss the boxes? Yeah, you. Oops. What? Right, go away, do your streams. I missed 3 boxes, where were they? Oh, I remember now. I remember. You need a colored gem to get this colored gem. Because the last 3 boxes are hidden on the colored gem route. The Orpal gem. That's mean, it is. Could you imagine kids trying to work this out? I think they'd work it out eventually, but still, it's... These requirements are very cruel. Ah. Ow. Well, at least I don't need a colored gem here. I can die as many times as I like. There's a key on this level, though. I wonder if I can get this one. I missed my opportunity to get the key in the last island. It's something you can go back and get, but still. If I can get it on my first visit, that's nice. Then I don't have to worry about it. To get the key, you need to find the cortex faces. And they'd be hidden. Hey Green, if you were in a giant dark room, which one of our heads would you rather collect? In relation to Crash, because you collect heads to go to other places. What did you think I was... Whatever. That threw you way off. Yeah, I realized how silly that sounded without context. I thought the context was implied because we just spoke about it. We just talked about it. I didn't think I needed to say anything. Yeah, but I just chucked it out there. Green, please. Can't you see I'm jumping on blue platforms? Oh, fuck. Where am I even going? I'd collect the heads, but only if they were in jars like future armor. Alright, yeah, that's fair. Talking heads. I think there was a Cortex head in that. Yep. It sucks, but I have to. Dum 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 dum. The idea of carrying disembodied heads around with you was weird. At least that's a good reaction to have. Imagine if you were... Man, the idea of carrying heads around is so exciting. Imagine the opposite end to that. I'm home. Welcome home, Toblerone. Oh my god, what a sound. Oh, it wasn't a Cortex head. Oh well, at least I got my life back. I got my life back. I got my wife back. This disembodied head is my best friend. That fella is Cuckoo Banana. My friend here is Cuckoo Bananas. Please end me. You would think living forever as a head would be a fun thing, but all you get to do is think. Damn it, stop taking my life! Well, I was talking to Nancy and well, she thought to herself, well, this Crash Bandicoot fella is dang, dang. Don't spin into these boxes. If you spin into them with the snake, and if the snake destroys them, you don't get the head. I remember that. You have to spin it yourself. That's another cruel thing. There's a lot of cruel things about this game. A lot of weird secrets that you need to remember. Let's go get that key. Let's go get that key. Well, good thing you can die as many times as you like on those challenges. At least that's something. Oh, too soon. I think you've got to leap back as the explosion is finishing. So you land on the metal box. That actually would have been perfect what I did. I think the mistake is thinking that you have to jump on both boxes. But you don't need to. The TNT blows it up, so you can just use the one box. No! Fuck. We'll get it. We'll get that key. Even if it makes me pee. I wish you the best of luck, Hattie. Nice. Come on now, get this right. need to get this right. I can't sit here forever. No. Got it this time. There it is. And there's the key. Nice. Dungeon rings. No! Well, the exit is right there, so there really isn't much left. That's good. Nice. We got the key, and we get the gem. It's gonna smell. Sorry. Oh, wait, I just remembered something. Yeah. This is another cheeky bonus room. There are hidden boxes above the box towers. And I don't think it's all of them, but some of them. I think it's... Ooh. I think it's this one. You know what? I was overthinking that. There was nothing wrong with any of that. 4-day weekend, cause bank bobby. Hell yeah. Enjoy your bank bollaby. There's the gem! Nice! Got it. Got the gem. And a key. I got a 3-day because I'm working on Sunday. Oh my god. I'm sorry. With the key, you can now go to an extra level. Fumble in the fort. Let's save. Remember, we're the bottom left. Oh no. I just, I loaded the save file instead of saving. So now we're all the way back at the green gem. Oh my god. That's 2 hours of... Oh, that's how we end the stream! Yeah. Guess what I'm doing over the weekend? Getting back to where we were. That's fine, I don't mind playing more Crash. I'm not going to do it again today though, but I'll sometime during the weekend, so when we come back, we're not where we were. Oh, good God. Okay, well. Thank you everybody for joining today's Crash stream. This was fun. It's always good to play a bit of Crash. It's fun. It's... Okay. Let's raid Rye. He's playing more of that survival game. Oh yeah, tomorrow there's not going to be a doodle stream tomorrow. There's going to be something else. A surprise. A surprise from the guys in big... Yeah. So there's not going to be a doodle stream tomorrow. So that means there will be a doodle stream on Sunday instead, as is tradition. So yeah, look forward to that. I don't know. I know Green just said he's working Sundays, so that sucks. Sorry. Fuck. But yeah, so doodle stream has been pushed to Sunday. And tomorrow is going to be something else, something unique. So I hope you're there for it. It's cool, you finish at 12 anyway. Oh, sick. Okay. Don't push yourself too hard. Did we miss the raid? Oh no, I never initiated it. There we go. Fuck. Yeah, so no doodle stream tomorrow. It's something new. I hope you show up for it. And doodle stream has been shifted to Sunday. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow maybe. Hope you have a good. Bye.